We have a concrete pavement which is 8-inch thick and 60 feet long and 24 feet wide. The thing is that we need to design the style of wire fabric, and in simply we just need to find out the longitudinal bar like this, these bars, and this transverse reinforcement, its bar number and its area. As we all know, concrete is weak in tension, and we do not provide any sort of tension in concrete structure. We provide reinforcement so that we can withstand the tension that is coming on the structure. So the amount of tension that can occur on a concrete pavement, that is equals to the frictional force, which is gamma C H L F over 2. So this is the amount of frictional force, which is equals to the tensile force. So how much tension a steel member can sustain, that is equals to the AS Fy. In this case, we will use allowable tensile strength of steel. Let's say we call it Fs. So from this equation, we're interested to find out As, gamma C H L F over 2 Fs. There are derivations for the formula, but we are not interested to find that. We'll just find out the reinforcement area and this is spacing. Well, now we need to know the unit weight of concrete, gamma C. The unit weight of concrete, gamma C, as you all know, 150 pound per cubic feet, but we'll use it in terms of pound per cubic inch. So for that, we'll divide 150, 12, 12, what? 12 and 12. So we'll get a value of 0.0868 PCI. Then we need 8, which is 8-inch, and we need F. So if it is not told, our teachers suggested that we'll use F, frictional coefficient, as 1.5. Well, now we know everything. If we want to find out the longitudinal reinforcement, we will use the longitudinal dimension, which is 60. We'll convert it in terms of inch. So in this math, the gamma C is 0.0868. 8 is 8-inch. L is 60, but I got to be consistent regarding unit, so I'll make it in terms of inch. So I have a F value of 1.5, and let's say I'm using a steel that has a allowable strength of 43. It was told actually 43,000 psi. From that, I will get a value of 0.00872 inch square reinforcement per inch. Let's say I want to convert it for inch square per feet. So for that, I'll multiply it with 12. From that, I'll get a value of 0.105 inch squared per feet. So these are the reinforcement I need for 12 feet width. I need a reinforcement of 0.105 inch square inch. So I want to find out reinforcement for let's say transverse direction. For that, I will use the same formula, and the only different parameter is the length. In that case, the length would be 24, which is this length, 0.0868, and 8 is same, which is thickness of slab, and it is 24 multiplied by 12 multiplied by 1.5 to multiplied by 43000. From that, I'll get a value of 0.00349 inches squared per inch. From that, if I multiply it with 12, I'll get a value of 0.042 square inch per feet. Let's say we will use, typically we use a longitudinal reinforcement at the rate 6 inch center to center, and let's say this for 12 inch center to center. So I just need to know the bar number. For that, I will use a table, controls tab. I will, well, this is the table we will use for bar numbers. Well, see, for longitudinal reinforcement, I need a value of 105, 0.105 uh, inches squared per feet. So, and I know the spacing, which is 12. So I'll go over this column, and I'll find a value that is zero point 0.1 or just above a bit of it. Sorry, it was actually 6 for longitudinal reinforcement, pardon me. So this is 0.12 and this is 0.11. So I can use this. So for that, I will use W 5.5. This is for smooth, and for deform is the same. Ain't it the same? W 5.5. Okay, fine. I'll use smooth one. W 5.5. And for transverse reinforcement, I need a value of 0.042. And I had a spacing of 12. So for that, I'll find 0.5 is more than that. It would be fine for me, 0.045. So for that, I need W 4.5. So we have got our wire size. It is actually wire. So wire size, that is one is 5.5 at a spacing of 6, and one is 4.5 at a spacing of 12. So now we'll declare that. Simple. So we'll use 6 multiplied by 12. One is 6 in center to center, one is 12 center to center. 6 is for longitudinal, 12 is for transverse. One is W 5.5, another one was 4.5. So this is actually a mesh type of fabric. So this is the math. We'll do more maths on pavements.